Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
And I'm Corey Baumeister.
And we've got Rob in the booth. Say hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Rob will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. We are wrapping up our day exploring Historic with all the many new cards that have been infused into that format.
Yep.
We are ending with the two decks that we really think are above the rest. So we've saved the best for last here. We've talked about Field all day. That's what Corey's going to be playing. This is Sultai Field, the winning list from the Hooglandia Open.
Zombie times.
You know, they get to play Thoughtseize now. They get to play Our Promise. That's just where the good disruption is. You pair it with Our and Uro and you know, Field. You're in good shape.
Explorers and Growth Spirals, and let's go.
Yeah. And then I'm going to be playing one of the new kids on the block, both in this format and in Pioneer. Similar decks in both formats. This is John to Sacrifice, but it really is more of a Bolus of Citadel deck.
Yeah.
That just goes off with Bolus of Citadel. Can easily win the game when you cast it, especially with Woe Strider. If you have a high enough life total. I think this list in particular, which does come from Crokies, recognizes
they're all Crokies lists. Yeah. All the decks we've ever played.
he recognizes how, you know, Bolus of Citadel is the central card, and you see a lot of mana acceleration here. There's the Gilded Goose that you expect, but there's also Llanowar Elves and Paradise Druid.
Okay.
So a lot of ways to accelerate out into that early Bolus of Citadel. You also have Priest of Forgotten Gods that can create extra mana.
Yep.
But you're really just trying to Citadel or Company, create this wide battlefield, and then exploit the sacrifice energies and kill people. And let me tell you, Citadel is super powerful in this deck.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really nice in this matchup because it's a way that you can just win outside of combat.
Yeah.
You don't want to be attacking on the ground against a horde of zombies. So ways to win outside of combat, super important, or ways to just go over the zombies like we saw with Embercleave in match 1, or a bunch of flyers, or, you know, the unblockable auras in Azorius. You got to have a plan to beat a battlefield full of zombie tokens, and this deck has a great one. Its main plan beats a field of
its main plan. Yeah, I love it. And I mean, I have interaction and ways to deal with it in the form of like Thoughtseize. You know, we got some tools in the board and like Casualties, Cage, you know, some stuff like that. But for the most part, yeah, we're trying to ramp. We're trying to have some key pieces of disruption. But like you said, we are a field of the deck, and if you expect to not have to play against it in these queues, you're wrong, you know, because it is probably like 2/3 of what people are playing. There's so many different lists. There's green-white fields, there's Sultai, there's Gruul, there's 5 colors. You know, I mean, like, they're kind of everywhere, but they all essentially do the same. They play ramp, and they try to make zombies quickly while trying to stop your opponent from doing things.
It's just what disruption you want to pair with your field engine, and you can do whatever you want, whatever disruption that you want. It's just a matter of what you think is best.
Exactly, but now we are playing for the marbles because you got insanely unlucky in that last match to keep it alive. We went to best of 5. We won't have a time to do it for this one, so it'll just be a best of 3. But dang, we have played 10 games, and we are exactly split 5-5. We've been having some really close ones. All right.
Speaking a close one.
You got a close hand? Okay.
I think I'm supposed to keep this. It's not great, but...
Yeah, mine is missing one key element as well, but outside of that, this hand is really good if I can find that, so I'm going to keep.
Yeah, I'll play a Stomping Ground tap and pass.
Okay. All right. Kind of want to play one of these tap lands to start, but I guess I don't technically need to, so I'm just going to Thoughtseize you.
That's a tilt.
We'll go to 18. And Priest, Mayhem Devils, Woe Strider. I think I want to cut you off your curve here of Priest because that can ramp you into Citadel. So yeah, let's do that. Pass to you. Hope you don't draw a 2-drop.
Blood Crypt tapped.
All right.
You can go.
Okay, that was not a good draw for us, but we'll play a Jungle Hollow and gain a life. Here you go.
Dragon Skull Summit. Mayhem Devil.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Big draw step for us. That wasn't what we wanted, but still not terrible. I'm going to play everyone's favorite card, Field of the Dead. Here you go.
Attack for 3.
Take it. 16.
16. I will go to 18.
Okay.
And pass the turn. So don't have any plays. Really unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know a certain card that you got. I was like, what?
Can't believe I didn't draw anything to play.
God, you're so unlucky.
Really unlucky.
You're so unlucky. Here, though, it's kind of awkward, but I still think I want to I kind of need to cast this land. Yeah, this could be terrifying depending on your hits with Collected Company. I really wanted this to be an untapped blue source. Not the case. I'll pass to you.
I will play Coco.
All right. Oh boy. I remember the holding your breath for every Collected Company turn.
Well, it's not great.
Okay.
I've got a goose and a woe strider.
Okay. You get a goat.
And a food.
And a food. There's your food. I don't see...
Yeah. I
Oh, perfect. Brad making his appearance back to Versus Live.
And do I scry with this goat to try to hit a citadel? Because I have a land in hand. I do have 6 mana worth of plays next turn anyway, but there's so much value to just hitting citadel. So
Yeah, that's probably good.
I'm going to sack this to scry 1 and ping you.
All right, 15. I'm scared.
Were you just going to die? If I untap and go Mayhem Devil, attack for 6, you go to 9. Sack this, you go to 7. Play Woe Strider, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, you're just dead. So let's not.
Oh, really?
So you're at 16, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave you at, you're at 16.
16 or 15?
I was sacking this to ping, but I don't want to do that.
All right.
16.
That sucks.
You attack you for 6.
Okay.
Brings you to 10.
Yeah.
Then I will play a Mayhem Devil.
Yep.
I will take 2, go to 16.
Yep.
I will sack this food, you take 2.
Yep.
Brings
8.
you to 8.
Woe Strider.
Play a Woe Strider, get a goat.
2, 4, 6. Yeah, you have a well
10,
over.
11.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that Collected Company was so brutal because I had languished, so I was going to get you a good 2-for-1 and then just Hour promise you, but I needed blue so much earlier to ramp. But yeah, that was brutal. I didn't have a chance to do anything. I could have languished there on your Mayhem Devil, and I guess I should have. That's the only thing that kept me alive.
Yeah.
But
I played a 3-drop and then you passed the turn with Collected Company up, and then you didn't get another turn.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
That was impressive. I mean, I guess I just had to languish there to stay alive, but I mean, then you Coco into Woe Strider Goose, and I mean, then I Hour and start making zombies. So yeah, it was probably a mistake on my part. Just do anything to stay alive, and yeah, that did not go well. Did not go well at all. Okay, well,
For yourself.
that was pretty quick. We may actually be able to do it. Do you want to do any pre-board, or should we just go right to sideboard?
Let's go right to sideboard because other games might take longer.
That's true. Okay, we're going to head to sideboard here, see what kind of tools we got, and we'll be right back on Versus Live. All right, everybody, welcome back to sideboarding here between Sultai Field and Jund Sacrifice. On the play, I think I want to be more proactive and take out the Thoughtseize and bring in just some key cards that are good in the matchup. This is definitely going to be a play draw configuration because on the draw, I think I'm going to bring all of these back in and try to cut some of the more expensive stuff or maybe even some of the ramp. So there's going to be a lot of play draw changes for me, but I think on the play I should be able to just do my thing, be out of the gates a little bit faster and hope for the best. But yeah, that last game did not give me too much room, that's for sure.
On my side, I've got a little more disruption in the 2 remaining Thoughtseizes, help take those sweepers and Hour Promises to really slow Corey down.
Yep.
I'm also bringing in both my Clothuses. This both tags Uro and gives me a bunch of reach outside of combat when Corey starts making a bunch of zombies. So I like that. Also can accelerate me into, Citadel. So a lot of functionality here in this matchup. I'm cutting the claims, even though they're good against Uro, because you don't have a ton of sacrifice outlets, and you need, both for claim to really be effective.
Yep.
And Corey just doesn't have that many creatures, and I'm trimming some priests for the same reason.
What are you talking about? I have so many creatures.
I decided to leave in 2 priests instead of 2 claims because priests is better as a proactive card in my deck.
Yep.
And in particular, I really just wanted to accelerate the Bolus to Citadel.
Okay.
I keep harping on it, but it's true.
Yeah.
Wait till I cast it.
Wait till you cast it. It's insane. And I mean, right there,
in a row and die.
Yeah, right there. Collected Company was also just bananas. So that was sweet to watch. That looked like a really fun deck to play as well. So I might be interested in giving that one a go.
Yeah, it's not your traditional sacrifice deck. It's sort of more like a combo deck.
Yeah. Creature combo deck. It kind of reminds me of what was the Jace rally deck in Standard.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that,
Yeah, no, that's a very good.
It's just your rallies are Citadels, Collected Companies are Collected Companies, and then you're pretty much doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So
sometimes you just get to naturally get there with a weird collection of creatures.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to start here. Well, hopefully we can draw blue a little bit earlier. All right. Yeah, I think I can keep this. It's not insane. Field of the Dead. Here you go.
Overgrown Tomb. You can go.
All right. Breeding Pool tapped and passed to you.
Paradise Druid.
All right.
You're up.
I'm going to go with this and cast an arrow.
You're 23.
Yep. Draw. So gain 3, take 2, and play Cage. Your go. Only need one. You only need one.
There's one in his deck. I can like win outside of it. I didn't want to bring in Rex Sage.
Yeah. Well, you can't bring in a 1-of for a 1-of. That's just madness. I did just shut off my arrow though, so. And you can still company with that, unfortunately.
No, creatures can't enter the battlefield from graveyards or libraries.
Oh, okay, sweet. Get wrecked. Spells for, okay, cool. Okay. All right, sweet. Next game.
Clothis, attack for 2.
Okay, take it.
You're 19. You can go.
All right. Think I want to start with this. Start with an Oracle. And didn't hit the land. Don't have a land, so I'll pass to you. Hits this right away, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you just gain 2? I forget Clothis.
You lose 2, I gain 2.
Okay.
17, 22.
Okay. Did you draw another collected company?
Attack for 2.
Okay, 15. Mayhem, a devil.
Yes.
Okay. Draw. That's good. I will play this. Now let's Our Promise. Still got 1 land drop to make. So if you have 2 deserts, right? 3 or more, bummer. I don't even know if I have that many deserts, but so I want to just get lands that diversify, that also can do things. So one of those. What else do we got for cool lands? That doesn't do anything. I guess it does do a little something. I'll Bajuka Bob myself. And then I'll get 2 zombies. Couple Justins. Play with the top card revealed. Get another Zombone. And pass to you. Thank you. It's going to be a good one to draw. Oracle is sick. I forgot how good that card is. Helps when you can't really kill it in your deck, but
Thoughts easy.
I have these.
I will take the Languish. I go to 20.
Yep.
What are the other ones? It's like 2 cantrips.
3 cantrips. Yep.
Whoa, Strider.
Whoa, Strider. Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. Untap, draw. So do I want to hour first or just soak up the land while I can? Let's think here, because I can leave open enough lands where I can like explore and stuff. So I'm going to go for the higher upside. We'll leave these lands. I'll cast Hour and get 2 fields, get like 8 zombies. Well, I guess now that's 6 zombies. All right. Yeah, we'll need. So we got 9 total. But the ones that can attack is 3. We will flip. Don't love that. But let's start with explore. Draw. Dang it. And I could attack with these 3. You get 1 free block. Yeah, why not?
I'm at 20.
Yep. I get you 22 somehow. Right, you gain life. Oh, but Thoughtseize is...
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, 20.
I take 4, I go to 16. You then have 9 attackers. With me at 18. So, yeah, just block 1 with Devil.
Okay, take 4.
16.
Your go.
Corey.
Yeah.
Small deck, your breeding pool should be tapped because you need 2 green for Hour of Promise, right? Or is it only 1
No, it's
green?
4 and a green.
Oh, it's 4 and a green. Yep. Green's right here.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. Did you activate your Clothis?
Oh, no, Exile Hour, I guess.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
18 to 13.
Yep.
You can go.
All right. Okay. Draw. It's not ideal. Blue, green, arrow. Go to 16.
Yep.
Draw this. Lame. Green, blue, colorless. Will gain again. Go to 19.
Yep.
Or wait. Oh, I want to, yeah, blue with this. Leave open a green so I can explore. Draw. Come on. At least I can cast that. So I'm going to explore. I can make like 1,000 land drops. Okay. 3 zombies. Okay, so 8 is on here. I mean, 1 more of those. 3 more. So that's 2 lands. So we get
2 more.
1 more. Uro, actually, you need to do it at the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I only have 1 more.
Oh, no, but and Uro's put from your hand into play, so you actually have no more.
What?
Doesn't Uro say put a land from your hand onto the battlefield?
Yeah, but Oracle gives you 2, Explore gives you 1 extra.
Oh, you have the Oracle. Okay.
Yeah. So I can
So you
still
have
make
1 more.
1 more land drop. So let's sack this, 3 more. Now let's get a... I guess we have more blue. Oh,
From
from
the
both
Uro
of them?
and the Fatal Pass, actually. So
Yep.
you're at 17.
Okay. 2 Uros, right?
Oh, yeah. So
Yep.
you should be at 60.
Yep. Okay. No go on that. So now all I can do is Heartless Act, but Heartless Act is pretty sweet. I probably just want to kill Mayhem Devil right away. So we'll go with that.
Yeah, I'm dead.
All right. Yeah, you're getting close to being able to probably do some sacrificing with like 1 more Mayhem Devil or something.
Yeah, I think if I drew Mayhem Devil, you're dead.
Yeah, probably.
Because that gives me the 7th Devotion for this. So I sack this. I trigger that, you go to 14. Then this is 12, 10, 8, 6, 4. Oh, no, I was 1 short.
Yeah, Clothis did do some scary work, though, I must say. Clothis did some terrifying work. Okay, so now what do I want to do on the draw? I think Krasis is just way too bad on the draw. Massacre Worm is okay. I'm going to consider cutting that. Oracle Suite, yeah, Krasis is bad. And Cultivate is medium as far as the ramp spells go. I would rather have Uro. So I think we're going to take out these four Thoughtseizes on the draw just to be able to disrupt a little bit more. I really think I have to play uber defensive on the draw. I think the play really dictates a huge advantage in this. And just, Magic / Historic, so... Yeah. All right, we got time for one more game, maybe a pity game after that. We'll see how fast it is, but this is for thy marbles. Could not be any closer. We are 6-6 in games. Winner take all marbles. All right, let's have that cage be on the top 7 or 8 cards again. That was sweet. Would you like to bring in your Rex Age?
Unbelievable. Turn 3 company.
Yeah.
You play cage, I drew 2 more companies the next 2 turns.
Yeah, I had land 4 off Uro, but I drew it off the Uro, which was pretty nice. Like, oh, I won't be putting this land into play tapped, it looks like.
So, real quick question from chat.
Yeah.
They've all been arguing about Cruel Celebrant versus Mayhem Devil and where you all fall on that distinction.
On what versus Mayhem Devil?
Cruel Celebrant.
Isn't that a black-white card?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could just flash white.
Yeah.
Definitely Croakies is kind of on this Obzon build now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Mayhem Devil is just a more powerful card. It gives you a lot more options to control the battlefield in games where that's important. Is obviously way better in the mirror. And this deck's gaining in popularity, so I would side with Mayhem Devil. Red also gives you access to Claim.
Yeah. And I mean, we don't see a ton of aggro decks, so Claim isn't insane, but it's definitely still has text, Alrighty, yeah. Think about claiming like the Auras deck. Claim that Adanto Vanguard or that Core Spirit Walker that was like 1 billion power at one point. That would have been a spicy one.
Oh, mulligan.
Alright.
Hand with 0 castable spells.
Well, I think I'll be joining you because this hand does not look good enough. It's a little too slow. Even like 1 piece of interaction. Yeah, if that was in the hand, I think I would consider it. Especially with a mulliganed opponent, but no such luck. Bolt down to 6. All right, you got one more question for us there, Rob?
Just kind of a generic, should field be banned?
I think so. I really do, just because... it just shuts down mid-range and shuts down control, which is a very fun aspect of Magic. Those decks are sweet. That's some people's favorite styles of play, like the Reed Dukes, the Logan Nettles, love the black-green X mid-range decks. And, I like playing the control decks lately, and it just really limits what you can do and what you can have fun.
And it also creates non-dynamic metagames where, we know what things people are doing, and it will boil down to that, and you get to this equilibrium that is not desirable, especially for a format like Historic that's not going to rotate. Yeah,
people were like, I think they weren't banning it because people were generally saying the card was unplayable in Historic for so long, but the more cards you add, eventually the better it gets, and I think Hour of Promise was the tipping point where it's just, it's too good now,
I will keep this.
All right, I'll keep as well. So what do I want to get rid of? I think just a land here, probably this one. Yeah. Okay.
Forest, one world.
One more. I will play a Triumph and pass to you.
I will go to 18 and play a Woe Strider, get a goat.
Okay.
Pass.
I think I want to take this turn to... this is close. I think I actually want to do this while it's still going to be relevant. So, yeah, all Thoughtseize you. Okay. What is that, Phyrexian Tower? Nice, nice. That's a spicy one.
Very powerful card that was added to Historic.
Yeah, I like it.
They play in the Goblin deck too.
Okay, I think I want to take Woe Strider here to stop more pressure. I'll go to 18, and then I'll play a land and pass to you.
Attack for 3.
I'll take it.
You go to 15.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
Oh, no play?
Very unlucky.
God, you're unlucky. All right. Explore.
Sure.
Draw.
It's possible I should have priested this turn instead. Just hold up company on the turn where Corey is going to have a sweeper.
Yeah, I thought sees you to take the company. That's not cool.
This is going to apply so much more pressure.
Yeah, your go.
Go.
Yep. Let's get a whiff. A good old whiff.
Pretty close. 2 pair.
That's pretty good.
Got a goat.
Okay.
And I am going to start scrying
All right.
towards another good draw because we have enough mana to cast Bolus of Citadel.
Okay.
You're at 9.
Yep. Or I'm at 15.
Yeah, 9 after this attack.
Oh, yeah.
One I meant. My bad. I'll get you to 8, and then I don't think that's good enough against a sweeper. It's actually 1 short. No, it's not. Yeah, leave those on top.
Okay. Still at end step then. Heartless Aqua Strider.
We'll sack it to the other one.
Okay.
And now I think this is no longer good enough.
Okay.
So
See, I did it
bottom.
to, maybe eliminate a scry, but that's fair.
Okay. Priest.
Okay.
Attack for 5.
Down to 10.
Pass the turn.
All right. It's an interesting draw. Don't think I can start with it. Yeah, I guess that just is not a good draw.
I like no sweeper.
Explore?
Yeah, oh, it still could be. Land languish.
Yeah. No, I do not have it. Yeah, I could easily be dead. Play these 2, gain a life.
Go to 11.
Your go.
Could scry towards something here, but I have the priest to draw a card anyway, so let's wait.
Okay.
Attack for 5.
Down to 6. I'm in trouble.
Two in hand.
2, yep. They're
Easily
super
have-
good.
Could have our promise here to really stop me from being able to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wish I had kept the card I bottomed after you Heartless acted,
Yep.
but I was trying to play around a sweeper.
Yep. And I do have, 4 of them.
So do I wait on this priest? The Punisher case, if I wait on priest, is if I draw exactly whatchamacallit?
Set it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't make a bajillion zombies, I don't think it matters. So I'm going to do this now.
Okay.
Let's make 2 black. You go to 4.
4.
Killed a goose.
Okay.
Food.
Food.
Pass the turn.
All right. Okay. Not looking great here, but we can make some zombies this turn. We'll see if that's enough. I will play Oracle.
Yep.
So that's zombies right there. Tapped, get a zombie. Yep, thank you. So I can just get another zombie off that. I need to draw something, so I realistically would rather play this land almost over anything. So get another zombone and pass to you. I think you had one kind of sweet play you could have did last turn, is sack both Llanowars and then use that black mana to escape Woe Strider.
I thought about that, but it just, again, plays really hard into a keeper and
exactly.
think about the zombies.
Yeah.
Woe Strider's not going to be that relevant. Might do that this turn, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little awkward here where I don't want to
another
activate
card.
Priest
Yeah.
to put the Oracle in the graveyard.
Yep. That is interesting.
But I'm not going to be able to kill you with the Priest anyway because of the front half of Uro. And so if you just find any spell, you're probably going to be able to get it back. If you gain 6 life and go to 8 next turn. Yeah, I do think I want to try to kill you.
I'd prefer if you didn't. I'd prefer if you didn't do that, buddy.
So... green, black.
Mm-hmm.
Sack these, so green and 3 black.
Okay.
You decide what to sacrifice.
Yeah, it's really close. I really want to be able to escape Uro, but Oracle going is also really good. I think Uro's more important.
Unbelievable. This is just ridiculous. Okay, let's Woe Strider.
Okay, you need...
I have 4 mana floating. This is a Skullus.
You had 4 mana? Oh, yep,
Yeah.
you did. Sorry about that. Okay. Now you get counters on that.
Yep.
All right. We're live.
Go.
Okay. So, definitely Uroing here. Gain 3, go to 7.
Go to 5.
Or go to 5. Draw.
Languish me.
No, not quite. But land number 1, 2 zombies. Okay. Yeah, up to 4. Not going to be attacking this turn. So that's land number 1. That's just the
that's
Uro.
land off Uro, yeah.
That's just the Uro land, yep. Okay. Now we will bring back Uro.
Go to 8.
8. Draw. Land off Uro for 2 more. And then land for the turn, 2 more. And pass the turn. Rabble. Just got to get this priest off here. You drawing 2 cards a turn is not my favorite.
Well, it's okay for you if they all suck.
Yeah, but if you get Citadel at any point, the game's just over again.
5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm actually 1 short anyway.
Of Citadel?
No.
Oh.
No, I have exactly enough to kill you if I find a Mayhem Devil or a whatchamacallit.
Not a whatchamacallit.
2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, but I don't have exactly enough to kill you if I scry first. So I can't scry. Like, scry is better for Collected Company or Bolus of Citadel, and worse for Blood Artist or Mayhem Devil.
Mayhem Devil, yep.
And I have 8 of the Mayhem Devils, and I guess 7 because I know there's a Blood Artist on the bottom of my library.
Okay.
So I have 7 of those but I've cast a company. I have 7 each.
Okay. Love it. Even
So
math.
I can get 2 draws towards a 7 outer or 1 draw towards a 14 outer.
God, that's so many.
But the Collected Company and the Bolus of Citadel are like, they're very likely kills, but they're not actual deterministic kills.
Okay.
So I think I take the 1 draw towards the 14.
Yeah.
Because I mean, 2 draws towards 7 is slightly better. Because the second draw, your draws improve just that tiny bit.
Yep, sure. Up to you.
Because you're at 8 life. If I sack 1 to scry and then 2 to priest to draw into something, then I can bring this back. You're at 6. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 6th to body, but I'm going to always have a Woe Strider left.
You don't have enough to escape that, though.
Sure I do. This is going to net 2. This is already 2.
No, you don't have enough card in the graveyard. You have to exile 4 cards.
I'll sack things.
Oh,
to Woe Strider
sure. I get you. Okay.
Yeah, everything is fine. The Woe Strider can come back.
Okay. Well, let's see it.
Oh, God, why do I put myself in these situations?
Let's see it. And next turn, I'm just hoping to
Blow green.
bang. Next turn, I'm just hoping to attack with enough that your citadels become a little bit dead. Oh, you're not dead.
I'm dead.
You're dead? Oh, all
I'm gonna gain 3 life. It takes me off all my. I would have had to rip company into something absurd.
I'm just drawing all. I guess I would have shuffled. So
if I had just left on top, I would have won.
Yeah.
But the Blood Artist is heinous if you have a sweeper.
yeah. I did not have a sweeper in sight. I was just living on the prayer.
The only thing that punishes me is if you don't have a sweeper and find an arrow, and I draw nothing for 4 turns. So that's exactly what happened.
Well, one thing that does get to happen is bring those marbles finally over to here.
Unbelievable.
I finally snapped off like the 4 in a row versus live losing streak. So there's that at least. Oh, chat, what's better than a salty Ross? I don't know. I don't know if there is anything better.
Heinously unlucky.
You did get pretty unlucky today. I will give you that. But it did come down to exactly 7 game wins to 6 game wins. Does not get much closer than that. So
I never got the Bolus of Citadel U.
yeah, you never did. You never did.
Drew that card.
I did get to Field of the Dead you, and let me tell you, it's still powerful. But yeah, it's insane. I just didn't draw any, threat besides Uro, but just lands being your threats. It's just too absurd. Whenever lands are threats and free mana, that is just 2 absurd things that I feel like shouldn't be printed anymore in Magic,
And when you pair it with the Chief Disruption, it's so hard to play around because you know that you have to end the game before field takes over.
Exactly.
So you really just can't play around the removal. Yeah. And I probably could have just played hard into a sweeper and closed that game out.
Yeah.
But I get blown out by a sweeper if you have it.
And that's the thing. You had to play, sometimes you have to play coy to play around a sweeper, but sometimes you have to go for it in other scenarios. So it's hard to play against these decks unless you just have a deck that's like all flyers. Then it's just like, then I guess you still have to play around sweepers and stuff. But Collected Company is a nice tool to play around sweepers, though. Like, just if you ever drew that one, that's for sure. But
I did draw it a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Game 1, I drew it there in game 3, and I drew 3 copies in game 2 when you had Cage.
You should have spread that out a little bit more when I didn't have Cage, I think. All right, everyone. Well, that is our dive into new Historic after Amonkhet Remastered. Pretty interesting. It seemed like a lot of our games were really, really fast. It seems like it almost has like a modern feel to it, where it's just these really kind of degenerate decks because of, once again, Field of the Dead pressuring you into those kind of molds. And
even the field deck, we talk about how dominant of an endgame it is, but it can really actually end the game very quickly.
Yeah,
As opposed to, you know, a control deck winning with Shark Typhoon or Castle Ardenvale. You know, it's not going to play 20-turn games. It's just that it can do so, and it's going to beat you in those games. So nobody else tries to play them, and so it becomes the, you know, stop end game of the format, and that really puts a cap on how long games go.
Agreed.
In the other mats as well.
Agreed. Historic's pretty crazy right now. I know we had some for season 1, Rob, as far as we had some historic challenge events to get into the standard challenge qualifiers.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay, must have maybe not been as popular, but you know, still a format that you can play on the ladder. Still pretty fun. It's our Mythic Invitational format coming up, so a lot of pros are going to be setting their sights on it.
That's when we're really going to see the metagame evolve. The same way Pioneer did with the Players Tours, and hopefully not to as much of a detriment.
Yeah, hopefully they get Field of the Dead out of there too. Otherwise, that's going to be not the most entertaining thing to have to deal with. But I still think the format's pretty fun. It's something new to try. Like my concern is Field of the Dead, but you know, we've talked about that enough. So that's going to do it for our show. Let's thank some subs. We're going to thank some sponsors, and we're going to be out of here.
We got 2 subs today.
All right.
The Black Woods for 3 months and Cyanide O for 5 months.
Gotcha. No Heptagon. It's too bad. You know, we lose out on our mad amount of subs. So
I'm sure they'll be back.
They'll be back. So thank you so much for those 2 subs. We really appreciate the support here on the Star City Games Twitch channel. If you want to support SCG in another way and get some pretty cool things, head on over to starcitygames.com /join/premium. $7.99 will get you exclusive content to our awesome staff of writers, as well as we'll get you 5% off sealed products, 10% off singles, and 15% off supplies. So go subscribe right now.
We are also sponsored by Coalesce Apparel. If you like the shirts that we wear, be sure to head on over to coalesceapparel.shop and use the gift code SCG to get 10% off of your purchase.
Oh yeah, lots of cool shirts coming in. We got a fresh batch not too long ago. I know that's your fave.
This is my favorite.
I like it. And
I really just like the color, to be honest.
Really? So,
yeah, this like rusty orange color, I'm in.
Yeah, that's kind of you. You're just a rusty orange type of guy.
It's not too bright. It's a little earthy. That's where my palette is.
Orange, I believe, is a good term for it.
Burnt orange?
Yeah.
I like it. It's stylish. I prefer the very bright colors, you know. I like the bright blues and bright reds.
I've got some bright colors for the summer, but outside of that,
you're in the fall mood. I like it. Okay, and last but not least for our sponsorships, Carnox Gaming Chairs. If you want to be as comfy as us, head over to carnox.com/SCG. You can use that promo code, or that affiliate link, excuse me, to get yourself 10% off one of these awesome gaming chairs. All right, and that is going to do it for our show. This was pretty fun to check out Historic. I know Thursday we want to change pace back to Standard, and there is a certain deck that is dominant there, and believe it or not, it may be the same colors, and we want to see how dominant it is. So we are thinking here, not 100% sure, but a Sultai Gauntlet show, I think we can beat it. I don't think the deck is too unbeatable, but we're going to figure it out Thursday to get us ready for the Standard Championship Qualifier number 4 we're at, right? That was just the third one? Yeah, we want to, we're going to be doing some testing. We're going to be playing in that tournament this weekend. So if you want to join us, head on over to starcitygames.com or mtgmelee.com. Sign up for the standard challenges that are running all throughout the week. Just about every, there's like 8 a day. Yeah, it's like every few hours. There are tons of them going on. So plenty of ways to fit your schedule if you want to try to get in. $20, a 4-0, or a couple of 3-1s. You're in the tournament, and you'll be playing against us, as well as a ton of great players. These tournaments have been shark pools.
Yeah. They're very dense with good players, and that's sort of what the online metagame brings you. So super fun tournaments to play. We hope to see you there.
Yeah, exactly. So that's going to do it for us. So for Corey, Ross, and Rob, we will see you Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye-bye.